Hello, and I need to talk about something very, very important for the new year. That money is going up. Scams are going up too, and I have to tell you that about the AI generated YouTube ads. They are scams. All AI generated YouTube crypto ads are basically scams. Now, YouTube has policies for policing the ads, but they're not very good at enforcing ad policy. They're anal about enforcing like creator content policy. They'll ban us like just like that if we violate any kind of policies. But they're not very good at actually enforcing their advertising policies. Almost so much to say as they don't actually enforce their ad policy. You know why? Because advertisers are the one paying the bills. And the reason the crypto ads are actually running is because it costs them a lot to advertise on YouTube. I think it's like probably 15, 16 bucks for the advertiser per 1,000 views, but they make more than that scamming people, which you know what that means? That means you guys are falling for it, because 15, $16 per 1,000 views for ads is a lot of money for ads, but it's worth it to them because they're making more than $15,000, $16,000 per 1,000 views, which means there's a lot of noobs out there that are actually falling for these fake Brad Garlinghouse scams or the fake like Michael Saylor scams. If there's any website asking for your personal information, you got to check where that URL is. You can find it easily online. I wouldn't click on any links. Or if they ask for your secret password or something, you shouldn't give it to them. You shouldn't even just click on the link on like a fishy like ad. I don't see ads on YouTube because I have YouTube Red. So I'm not exactly sure what those ads look like. I have YouTube Red, I never see an ad. But those ads are just getting worse and worse in terms of crypto channels, and you guys need to be careful about them. Because, some people are saying, like, who's going to fall for those, like, send me one Bitcoin, I'll send you two back. People are falling for them. That's why they keep on persisting. If people weren't falling for them and they weren't making money off the scams, they really wouldn't do those scams. But since people are actually falling for them, and they are making thousands of dollars from those scams, I mean, that's why the scams persist. And think about this, like, they don't have to actually get too many people to actually fall for them. If they get one person to send them one Bitcoin, that's a good $40,000. I mean, do you know how many ad views that would actually buy on Google? One Bitcoin's 40 something thousand dollars. They pay like something like $15, $16 per CPM on the ad. That $40,000 is going to get them millions and millions of ad views. As long as they get one out of those millions and millions of ad views, it's worth it to them. That's why those are actually going on. And YouTube is not in a hurry to police the ads because the advertisers are the ones paying them. So they're going to be a lot more lenient on the advertisers than they are going to be on the content creators. And us as content creators, we don't get to choose which ads actually appear on our channel. We just kind of let YouTube deal with that. So I'm telling you right now that if you see any crypto ads before the videos, I would definitely do my own research. And if you click on any links in those ads, check out where the links go and then search those links up on Google before you take any action, because most of those things are going to be gigantic scams. I mean, many of my viewers on my live stream have said they've seen it. Many of the viewers on my videos have said they've seen it. And trust me, these scammers are going to get more and more complex in 2024 than they were in 2023. They get more complicated each year because there's more money in crypto. Think about how much money there is in this time over the last cycle. Think about how much more money there's going to be in the bull run than in the last bull run. There's billions of dollars here, trillions of dollars in this market. The market's $1.6 trillion, and there's so much money changing hands. So the scammers are going to be out. And they're going to have more and more complicated scams, especially in these ads. Because remember, these ads aren't free. They have to return an ROI for them. And the investment on these ads for AdWords users, like, they don't get the money back if their ad is found out to be a scam. YouTube just keeps all the money probably. They don't refund scammers because, the scammers aren't going to report to the cops because, they don't want to report themselves, obviously. But the thing is, like, it's profitable for YouTube because they get the advertisement money, and if they kick the advertisers out, they're not going to refund the advertisers because they're scam artists. And the advertisers, they are willing to take that risk because just getting that one Bitcoin or one Ethereum makes it more than worth it for them to keep running these ads until people stop falling for them. People just need to stop falling for this stuff altogether for us to actually get rid of all those ads. I mean, YouTube's always going to have a financial incentive to have them run, so they're going to be always more lenient on them. And, like, they don't have the same strictness with their advertisers as they do with their content creators. But the thing is, like, this will all change if you guys stop falling for these ads. I know people are falling for them, and I know like a lot of people are falling for them because they're like fighting hand over foot for ad space on crypto channels. So if you're watching this video, you saw an ad before that and you clicked on the link, don't take any action until you do a lot of due diligence and a lot of due research on that. I wouldn't take any action on them at all. Any dealings I have with crypto are going to be on exchanges that I know, like Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, things like that. Not going to go to any shady exchange. Not going to go to any shady staking deal. Not going to go to any shady. Site to send one Bitcoin, get 20 back or whatever. All those things are scams, and we need to get people to stop falling for them so the scammers will stop. And like any emails and stuff, I would not actually sign up my email for anything. Wouldn't click on any of those like links on there. And you can always hover over the link to see the URL. If the URL looks fishy, don't click on it. This is a very, very important notice because I'm seeing more reports of the prominence of these scams. I see them on certain websites, but people have been reporting them to me more and more on the ads before my channel. And I can ban certain URLs from running ads, but then they'll just change your URL and run the ad again. And since I actually use Red myself, I don't really have a way to flush these ads. I mean, an easy way to like get rid of them is just to subscribe to Red. Then you won't get any ads, obviously. But if you want to save the $15 a month or whatever Red costs right now, you need to be careful of these scams because they are more than willing to siphon and take all your money. So this is more of like a PSA reminder for all of you guys because there is a lot of scamming going on and there's going to be more and more scams as the bull run actually commences next year. And remember, like people who get scammed and then complain, this feeds the Fed's fire into the theories that crypto is all about scams. And it's probably just a couple of big groups of scammers out there that are actually doing this. Because there's probably like 5 or 6 rings that run all this stuff, and the rest of us just get caught within it. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.